Hello everyone! Today we are ranking every survivor in Forsaken based on how much they annoy me. So how this is gonna work is the higher the placement, the more annoying. So number 10 is the least annoying, and number 1 is about as annoying as listening to Thirsty by AJR. Thirsty, thirsty, Thursday. And the annoyingness is based on the perspective of the killer. So while it is annoying when people ignore the pizza I threw to them as Elliot, it has no effect on me when I'm playing killer. Anyways, enough yap, let's get into the video. Coming in at number 10 as the least annoying survivor is 007 and 7. Now, it was a hard decision because all survivors are kind of annoying. But once you get skilled enough to tell when it's a clone and when it isn't, the only really annoying thing is when he teleports across the map in Last Man Standing. But if you make sure that all the 007s are dead before Last Man Standing, it's not usually an issue. But I do get tricked sometimes. And sometimes his teleport is still annoying even outside of Last Man Standing. And even when I do fall for his clone or he teleports away, it doesn't really annoy me that much, and I don't know why. So good job 007, because this is probably the best ranking you'd want to be the lowest on. The second least annoying survivor is Noob. And for similar reasoning to 007, Noob's abilities really shine in Last Man Standing. But the thing is, most noobs can't even make it to that point in the match. They usually don't use Bloxy Cola at the best times, and Slate Skin can only stall for a couple seconds. Now, don't get me wrong, if I'm up against a very skilled noob, it can definitely be difficult to kill them. Especially if I'm chasing one, and then someone stuns me so he can drink his Bloxy Cola. So while Noob does have some annoying abilities and perks, it's not really anything severe that makes me that upset. And that's already both survivalists knocked out in the ranking. That's probably due to the fact they don't support others, and they aren't a tank, so they can't really be supported well by others. And now for our 8th most annoying survivor, Chance! You could say he had no chance to get higher on this ranking. See what I did there? See, his name's Chance. You see, it's kind of fun. And I just want to remind you, this isn't a ranking based on how annoying it is to play the survivor. If that was the case, Chance would be number 1. I mean, like, what is that? What is that?
6, 7.
What is... Anyways, when I'm going up against a Chance, it's usually no issue to kill them, because they always have, like, weakness 30. The reason I ranked him a bit higher was just because his gunshot is super annoying to get shot by. Like, that John will come out of nowhere and just destroy you. And also, if you leave a Chance alone long enough, he'll come back with like 130 health, which is some quite annoying stuff. Up next, in 7th place for most annoying is Shedletsky. Now hear me out. I know Shedletsky is a really good survivor, but we have to remember this isn't a ranking based on how good they are. It's a ranking based on how annoying they are. And Shedletsky, for me, even though he's a very, very good survivor, doesn't really give me much annoyance or trouble. And that's probably due to the fact most Shedletskys are kind of just bad at the game. Now, that doesn't mean I'm speaking for all Shedletskys, but just look at a couple of these clips.
I got you, fam! Are you serious right now, bro? Nope.
But Shedletsky still does have his annoying moments. Like when you get him low, but you lose track of him and he eats a chicken. Or when you're chasing someone else and then he just runs up and slaps you.
Ouch!
So yeah, Shedletsky isn't too annoying, but he has his moments. Now this is where the survivors start to become quite a nuisance. And who is starting off the annoy train? Dussaker! Now, there are 2 main components to Dussaker's annoyingness. First and most obviously, he's a support character. So whether I'm chasing someone and I'm about to hit them and he slows me down with his zap, or someone is 1 hit away from death and they use the force field to save them. But that's obvious, and you already know that. The number 2 reason that Dussaker annoys me so much is that they have speed hacks. I don't know how and I don't know why, but if you've ever been killer against a high level Dussaker, you know what I'm talking about. They just feel faster for no reason. It's like impossible to catch them. Anyways, now since we've talked about supports, let's talk about our number 5 most annoying survivor. Builderman. Builderman is probably the definition of inconvenience for the killer. I hate it when I'm chasing someone and all of a sudden we run up on a turret, because I have to stay back to kill the turret, or else they can just use the turret to keep infinite distance. And the dispenser is kind of just OP. Like, I'll hit a survivor a couple times and then they'll get away, and then they'll come back fully healed because there was a random dispenser somewhere. Now, the dispensers and turrets aren't actually difficult to break at all, but every time I see one, I know I have to go break it or else I'll get punished if I don't. And that's why Builderman is this high on the list. But you know who else builds stuff and is even higher on this list? Taff. Builderman is probably actually a better survivor than Taff, but the thing that makes Taff way more annoying is that you don't actually see it coming. Like, you'll randomly just get flashbanged or slowed and you'll have no clue where it came from. And it's incredibly frustrating when I'm chasing someone and then all of a sudden I just lose track of them. All because there was a subspace trip mine in the corner that I literally couldn't get to hit. But that's about it for Taff. Now let's move on to our top 3 most annoying survivors. Also, I usually don't do this, but I'm going to engagement review. I want to read about what you guys find the most annoying. So leave a comment telling me your top 3 most annoying survivors.
Hey, yo!
Anyways, now let's really get into the top 3 most annoying survivors. At number 3 is Elliot. I could see how some of you think he should be higher, and how some of you would think he should be lower. But to be honest, I feel like number 3 is the perfect spot for Elliot. Elliot only really has one incredibly annoying thing about him, and obviously it's his heal. I feel like when there's more than one Elliot, I literally can't kill anyone. Like, I'll chase a dude for like an entire minute and then they'll just heal him and we keep chasing for like another 40 seconds. I have so many rounds that I lose because an Elliot healed the guy I was about to kill and gain time from. You know it's an annoying survivor when you have to target them at the start of the game. But it's not just their heal that makes them annoying, it's also rush hour. Many a time have I been about to kill an Elliot and they just zoom off and then I get stalled by other survivors. Truly some triggering stuff. But not quite as triggering as it gets. If we really want to talk about triggering stuff, we need to talk about Guest 1337, our second most annoying survivor. Guest just about has it all for being annoying. He can support his teammates by pushing you back with his charge. He's a great support glutton because he has a bunch of health, and he has a stun. To be fair, if you can predict his block and punish him for it, then him stunning you isn't really an issue. But sometimes I've been chasing a guest so long and they're so good at looping that I get blindsided, and I easily fall for the parry. But if I can keep my cool while chasing them and predict their block, it makes some of the funniest moments ever. So yeah, you get the point. But you know who makes me get the point? None other than our number 1 most annoying survivor. And if you've been keeping track of all the survivors we already mentioned, you would know that the most annoying survivor is the most ankle-breaking, back-shanking, joy-taking, chaos-making little gremlin out there. 2 freaking times. I know he probably should have been in second, but get it? Because his name's 2-time, and second place is like, it's 2, like, there's 2, second 2-time. Anyways, normally a 2-time is pretty easy to kill, but if you leave them running around all match, I can't ever feel safe because they might be around the corner ready to stab me. And if they stab you and you let their ablation bar fill, it'll bite you in the butt later. Well, I guess stab you in the butt later. And I hate when I'm chasing someone and all of a sudden I get stabbed in the back. And not only does it stun me, but it heals him and fills up his ablation bar. And don't even get me started on whatever this malarkey is. So yeah, 2-time is a no good little goblin who I hate trying to kill with every fiber in my body. So yeah, things got a little heated, huh? What was that? Oh, It's just a game? Oh, I don't have to be mad? Well, I guess you're wrong! Because Forsaken isn't just a game. It is a test of skill and wit. And if I lose the game to some annoying 6-year-old with a Lego in their nostril, what's the point to life anyway? So don't you ever tell me it's just a game. Forsaken is love. Forsaken is love.